Every day, around 2:14 p.m., a red sports car drives towards the intersection of State Road 7 and Glades Road. Just a half hour later, a young couple rides by on their bikes, soaking in the beautiful weather. On Wednesdays, a helicopter flies awfully close to this intersection, possibly looking for something it may never find. You might be wondering why a person would know this. Who am I? You sure you want to know? The story of my summer is not for the faint of heart. If somebody said it was a happy little tale, if somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world, somebody lied. You know who I am. I'm your friendly neighborhood sign spinner. Urban Dictionary defines sign spinning as a form of advertisement on a street corner through the performance of wicked awesome tricks done with the sign. I define it as annoying people with the oversized signs who stare at you when you are stuck at a red light. Sign spinners are always supposed to smile and give the appearance of happiness to whomever it is that passes by. Not only do I meet the expectations of what a sign spinner should be, but I exceed them. I put so much energy into what I do that I am absolutely certain that I attract more customers than any other sign spinner. My name is Fred, and like any college student, I needed money. The typical job wasn't going to cut it for me though. I'm not the type of person who wants to handle food, and to be honest, you wouldn't want me to either. So, I went out to Craigslist and searched through endless amounts of job openings, finally landing on one that sounded just too great to pass up: sign spinning. I thought to myself that it would be an easy job, and quick money at that. I went in, and to my surprise, I got the job. The company that I spin signs for is Massage Envy, a massage therapy clinic that services hundreds of clients. Unfortunately, as a sign spinner, others perceive me as being an unnecessary employee. I'm not smart enough to be a sales associate, nor am I skilled enough to be a massage therapist, or even licensed for that matter. To some, I'm even below the janitor, incapable of accomplishing the mere task of cleaning, thus being forced to stand outside in the heat. Even worse than that is we don't even have a janitor. But I know that I'm essential to the company. It's because of me that extra customers come in from off the street. I bring in the unprecedented revenue that helps keep the company afloat. The slogan of Massage Envy is the feeling everybody wants. Using my spunk, I show off to strangers on the street, giving them the first great feeling. If it weren't for me, business would rely solely on the word of mouth of customers inherited from other clinics. Or at least, that's what I like to think, to make myself feel useful. I'll be the first to admit that being a sign spinner isn't the most glamorous job in the world. The hours are long, it's hot outside, and the lack of interaction with another person for more than 3 seconds of a passing car can get lonely. If aliens ever visited Earth, they may not understand war, or art, or even burritos, but they will know in an instant that sign spinning is a form of punishment. I've noticed many things during my time on this corner. For one, animals must not be getting sick anymore because I have seen at least 3 homeless vets asking for money. Glad I opted out of going to medical school. But I've had some truly meaningful experiences that only sign spinning could have given me. Like that one time someone drove by and screamed out their window for me to get a life. Get a life! Or that other time when the young hoodlum flicked me off. So many memories. Fortunately, this allows for lots of deep thoughts. Unfortunately, I've got none. If you haven't noticed already, I'm a little worn out. I had a rough weekend. I got an injury on the job, and come to think of it, I should probably file for workman's comp. It was a Saturday afternoon. A perfect Saturday, actually. The sun was out. There was a cool breeze, and everyone just seemed to be in a good mood. I was on my normal corner when I noticed something different that day. On the opposite corner from me, there was something I feared since starting this job. Competition. He stood there like it was no big deal. He stood there with his sign for some go-gurt place, as if he didn't know that this was my corner. This day that started off so perfect clearly wasn't going to end pretty. Both of us gunning for the attention of the people in their cars. Needless to say, there could only be one victor. And that is why I'm so worn out. You may be thinking to yourselves that this job doesn't sound appealing, or even worthwhile. But you'd be wrong. Whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great spinning comes great business. This is my gift, my curse. Who am I? I'm a sign spinner.